Learn what Enzo Maresca had to say on Romeo Lavia's performance and Nicolas Jackson's and tons of more. My friends, we are holding big talks with this Borussia Dortmund star and we got a lot to unpack, a lot to break down. So show me some love, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, and let's talk about it. Naturally, as you guys know, Enzo Maresca was suspended today and he was asked how was it being in the stand and not being on the pitch, and then he said, naturally, it was not bad and it was not good, but I would prefer to being there at the box so I can be able to pass my message across. But I will still be able to pass my message across because I had my staffs right there, and there was someone close to him, and he was telling them what they had to say, and that's all, man. But I want to focus on Romeo Lavia, what he had to say, because he was asked about Romeo Lavia's performance, and Enzo Maresca went to say, Romeo Lavia, I told you and I'll keep saying it, he's one of the best defensive midfielder. As you guys know, man, Romeo Lavia has worked at City with him for one season. Before he left, he was one of his protege, man. He trained him. He made Romeo Lavia what he is today, because we remember that season where they won the U21 championship under Enzo Maresca, and he was asked about Romeo Lavia, and he keeps saying Romeo Lavia is the best, and you can see how the team was gelled when we have Romeo Lavia, because I don't know what's going to happen even next season, because if this guy can stay fit, it's going to be hard for the right backs to get into this team, Malo Gusto or Rhys James. I don't know what's going to be happening, but it's going to be different games, different tactics. And he went to say Romeo Lavia today had a good game, man. Especially after being out for 3 months, coming in and performing like this. This is what we've been missing. Imagine if we had this guy for the whole season. It would be incredible and so good, man. And Enzo Maresca went to talk about Nicolas Jackson, and he went to say, Nico, I've been telling you, we believe in Nicolas Jackson, and that's what he's been saying over and over in the press conference. And people that were saying Nicolas Jackson is washed. Someone like me have been saying I'm tired of Nicolas Jackson. Even today, man, he even had some 2 other chances he missed, and I was not really happy about it, and I'm still not happy about it. I still need improvement. I still need us to get another striker for next season. I don't think Nicolas Jackson is a bad player. He's a fantastic player, man. You can see that golazo he scored, man. That's how I want my striker to strike a ball. This was the first time I have ever seen Nicolas Jackson strike a ball like a striker, really put the grip on the ball, and that's what he did today, man. Outside the box, his first goal for Chelsea, outside the box, and that's what I want to see from a striker, man. Because I told you guys, show me some love first on my match reaction of the game today. Go and watch it and let me know what you think, because I said it, man. Nicolas Jackson saw Tariq George last week scoring that goal, one touch, poof, and he did the same thing today. Because if this guy been doing the same thing all season, we could have seen a different Nicolas Jackson. And naturally, Enzo Maresca was asked on Trevoh Chalobah, and he said Trevoh Chalobah, this is what we expected from him when we call him back, because people don't really tend to like Trevoh Chalobah, man, and I don't get it. I said it yesterday, and I said, first of all, and I said this, man. Even if we sell Trevoh Chalobah, I have no problem, as long as we can replace him with someone who's 2 times better than him. Because this guy come from Cobham. Naturally, man, I would say Trevoh Chalobah is one of the guys really don't have no issue, man. This guy, whatever you tell him to play, he will play. He will give you 100%. All his best, man, and that's one of the things I like about him, man. He's a Cobham guy, and I would naturally like the club to keep him next season. Keep him to be a squad, be a part of those 5 center backs we need to have next season, because we know we're naturally going to have 5 center backs next season. Even like Josh Ashington and Trevoh Chalobah, if they can stay and add 3 more center backs on that, Liver Cowell, and buy 2 more center backs, because we know Wesley Fofana will never gonna be fit. And naturally, man, on Enzo Maresca, he did not talk about the press conference too much. I don't want to go too deep, but in that game against Everton, man, that was a 3 viral points. We needed that. We had to. And now we're gonna look forward to Liverpool. Liverpool are play tomorrow. They only need 1 point, a draw, to win the league tomorrow. If they draw tomorrow, they win the league. Naturally, I want them to win, so when they come to that game on Sunday or Saturday, they're going to be enjoy it. They're gonna be happy with the league, and then we'll be able to win the game. And hopefully we can win that game and go to Newcastle with another win, and then we can win that. If we can get a point at St. James Park, I will take it. I will truly take that point. I have no problem with that, man. Emerging from Germany, that Chelsea is been holding talks with Jamie Bynoe-Gittens of Borussia Dortmund, as Chelsea is in the race to sign the player. And as you guys know, Chelsea is even willing to double his wages from 3 million to 6 million. But he's a young player. This season he has not had a good season, as he has lost his first team spot to another player at Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, man, these young players, you can't really they cannot stay consistent. That's one thing I can say about this club. We need to sign experience in summer. Will he be my first choice? No. This news was broken by Sky Sport Germany. And Sky Sport Germany, they want to say like Chelsea are in close to sign him, and the fee Borussia Dortmund are willing to take is from 45 million to 50 million. As you guys know, even in January, Borussia Dortmund was trying to ask from 80 million to 100 million, and now they even found that they're not gonna get that much money. No one is gonna pay 100 million, even 80 or 90 million. It's not going to happen. But now they are willing to take this small fee. And for me, am I willing to sign him and bring him as a death? Is he my first choice? No. For me, I already told you guys, and I'll keep saying it, man. Admeno Lookman is my first choice. Even if we cannot even get this guy, Admeno Lookman, let's go and get at least Nico Williams. He's not my first choice, but I will take him. I have no problem, man. And next season, we have to make sure this coming transfer window is a viral transfer window, man. We have to make sure everything we do is to pop. Everything needs to be able to click, because next season we need to challenge. We should not even challenge this season, but we were lacking a striker. And that's one thing I've been criticizing the sporting directors. And I want to say, man, Jamie Bynoe-Gittens, when it comes to the game this season, he been over dribbling. Sometimes he dribble too much, and then when he takes the next shot and he takes it strong and he end up hitting, people they double up on him, because this season they've been doubling up on him, and that's how he been having difficulties for this season. But can we really trust him for next season? I don't know, but I hope the club is really seeing something. Would I rather take him than Alejandro Garnacho? Yes, man, he's a better player than him. I don't even rate Alejandro Garnacho, but I rate him. I've seen him in the Champions League. I've not really watched him in the league. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything I've read is just in the papers, and I can show you the stats. And now let's talk about the final story of the day. Don't go anywhere, and let's talk about it. As you all guys know, Nkunku is linked to Arsenal, and Bayern Munich are still in talks with him as well. As you guys even remember, back in January, Bayern Munich already agreed even the fee with the player is only from club to club. That's the only thing that failed to go. And as you guys remember, man, Nkunku, I like him. He's a good player. But will I want to keep him at Chelsea for next season? No, he's not good enough for the club. And I'm not saying he's not good enough. He cannot play for any other club. It's just like at Chelsea, things are not worked for him. As you guys remember, before he got injured, like when he came here, we were telling everyone, wait until Nkunku comes, he will change our season. This season we were saying it's going to be different because he's going to be fit. The bad thing came, Cole Palmer came into the team, and he just took the storm. He took the everything, and people forget about him, man. But he's been linked to Arsenal. Will I want to see him to go to Arsenal? Not really, man. I have no problem. But one thing I would really hate is him going there and start cooking. Because I've said it, man. I've watched this guy from PSG to Leipzig and now to Chelsea, and this guy always played in the Cole Palmer position. He's always been the guy who can give you the assist before he can score the goal. He's always been that guy who can assist in the same game and score. As the game that I remember from him the most is that game where he had with City and he scored a hat-trick on Manchester City. That was my favorite game from Nkunku. But since the injuries, man, I have killed this guy, have destroyed him, and I know he wants to play in 2026 World Cup, and that's why he wants to make a move. But will he gonna get into the Arsenal team if he goes there, or the Bayern Munich team? I'm pretty sure I can still have hopes to go to the Bundesliga and work there. But in Mikel Arteta team, you need to be able to defend, and that's one thing he lacks at Chelsea, man. He does not defend. He walks a lot, and I hope everything goes well for him, man, because in the Premier League it's very, very physical for him, and he needs to be able to work so hard on the ball and off the ball. And that's one thing, because you can even see like this season, man, Enzo Fernandez, who's been playing in that position for him from the number 8 and crashing to the box. That's one thing I've been saying. Enzo Maresca, maybe Enzo Maresca should have given him more minutes and play more on his position more than playing Enzo Fernandez there. But I'm not going to complain, man. Enzo Fernandez has been phenomenal. We remember back at the beginning of the season, I was cooking Enzo Fernandez, but since then he's been showing us talent. He's been the talent we bought him from Benfica, and that's one thing I've been saying, my 100 million midfielder. But guys, before we finish, I want to be able to say this, man. Watch my match reaction, because today, like after the game, and I want to say, man, I'm so happy about the midfield today, man. Enzo Fernandez, Moses Casero, that was fantastic, man. And I wish I want to see more on that in the future. Maybe if he can stay fit for the rest of the season, for the next 4 games, I'll be happy. Guys, let me know in the comment down below, what are your thoughts on the game today, and what about the news on Christopher Nkunku and Jamie Bynoe-Gittens? Let us know in the comment down below. That's one of the most important things, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you guys so much, and God bless you.